Timo, how have the first months at the club been as an owner?
Very good. I think it was very challenging as expected, but I'm very positive, very excited. This club has such a rich history and I'm so happy to be part of the future here.
You joined Vitesse as the Big Five. Do you all share the same vision?
Yeah, we do. I think also if we would ask 10 more people or 50 more people, I think we would all share a similar vision and we know, at least we have an idea of what needs to be changed to, and the goal is in the end to be back up in the first division, right?
How did you come together?
In the end, it was a process. It was a bit of a longer process. So I'm not going to go into details here because I know we have a timing restraint. But in the end, there were a lot of people interested in the club, and in the end, we needed to find 5 people who were willing to do this as an independent shareholder. And in the end, we had multiple options, and we picked the combination which we think brings the best value to the club.
And how's the situation at this moment?
In what sense?
For Vitesse, for the future?
I mean, the situation I think is good. I think we're making changes now, and obviously there's always whenever you do major changes, sometimes it hurts before it gets better. And I think that is here the same scenario. I think it is a lot of explaining and a lot of explaining where we want to be, and also bring changes which in an organization where there wasn't any change for a long time takes a bit of time. But I think I'm very positive. And looking at the operation, also on the sporting side, I can't wait for next season to start.
Since you arrived, you got 2 point deductions, 12 points in total. You're going to appeal that. Could that be an issue for the next season?
I don't think so. Obviously, it's the KNVB or in this case the license committee making the decisions. So I can only predict what's going to happen. But in the end, I don't know for sure what's going to happen. But we are confident. We wouldn't appeal if we are not very confident that these point deductions are not legitimate.
Vitesse is in bad shape through the last few seasons. Is it wise to go against the KNVB and the licensing committee?
I don't think we go against anyone. I think we're actually working with the license committee to solve their hesitation and their problems potentially from the past, because it's all about the past. So I don't see us being in any way against it. I think we're actually working with the KNVB to be as transparent as possible and more to share and give solutions for them to put this topic to bed. So I think it's not against, it's actually for the license committee.
That sounds good. Will you show the full contract between the new owners and common group to the licensing committee, which is what the Klankbord group indicated?
Yeah, so we actually already offered it to the license committee. We offered that the chair of the license committee is able to see the document, the full document, because we already shared the redacted version, which is already answering all their questions. But for whatever reason, they want to see the whole document, and for us seeing the way information flows to the media, we are very concerned about giving private documents just to multiple people. So we said if the head of the license committee, the chairwoman, is willing to sign an NDA, we are happy to share the whole agreement with her, although we think that it is not at all necessary to judge the case and bring all the answers to their questions, because these questions have been answered 3 or 4 different ways already.
You said at the press conference you did not invest a lot until now. Are you ready to invest in the club?
Of course. We invest in all different levels, and for us I think we didn't invest so far because there was no investment necessary at this point, right? We are working with what's there, and we want to make sure that we are very, very clear and comfortable where our costs are before just investing. Because if we put in money now and we don't know where this money goes, it's going to be gone anyway. But I would prefer to actually do this in a sustainable way to make sure that it stands on its own feet at some point.
What is the collaboration like with co-director Jaap Noltes? He's been working here for almost 7 years. What can you learn from each other?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, Jaap is helping me a lot, especially he knows the club for a long time. He has been involved here on the operations side a lot, so he certainly takes a lot of heat away from me, because there's obviously a lot of daily things which come up which he takes care of, which is very, very appreciated. And I think what I can learn from him is certainly what the club was like and what people are like in here, because he knows this better than I do. And what he can learn from me, I think is a question which you need to ask him.
Last Thursday you gave a club icon like John van der Brom bad news, and he said in the media, I got 0 arguments. Do you think you could have brought it another way or maybe earlier to him?
I think we did it at the right time. I think it was a decision which was not an easy decision and not a quick decision. And I think for us, we made the decision when we thought it is the right time, and because there are a lot of factors which playing a role here. So I think in the end, I stand by what we did, and I stand behind that. And if that made people unhappy, I'm sorry about that. But I stand by our plans and vision and our strategy, and that stands over everything.
With new players and a new trainer, do you want to get the playoffs next season or maybe higher?
Yeah, for sure. The goal is definitely being the playoffs. I mean, that should be the minimum goal next year. And I think if 1 or 2 transfers this year would have worked out better, there would be a serious chance to be part of the playoffs. And obviously the point deduction didn't help either. So I think if we take a level playing field, we should have played playoffs this year already.
Will the takeover of Gelderland be realistic? Vitesse can generate more money from them with the foods and the drinks.
I'm not sure if it's a realistic case because it always takes 2 to tango. But I think for us it's certainly something which we would not immediately deny or decline. We're open to any suggestion and any possible way of securing a stadium for the long term. But in the end it needs to be within the commercial sense of the club. And there's no help to just say we have a stadium, but therefore we're burning so much money that the club can't sustain it. It doesn't make any sense.
Thank you.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.